You lack decorum and dexterity and sense of the house. I hear you speak when you are not given permission to speak.
If I'm just thinking about it, I'm cringing. It was the worst, by the time we come, it was the worst 3 weeks of my life ever.
Peter, before NYSC, did you leave your work?
My powerful speaker, it's interesting to know that NYC has not done anything good to me.
Very speaker, I know that you and Honorable Adasa, you have started some relationship that I don't understand.
Then from the extent of this community that depends on this youth to come and help them. I mean, I read the scheme that for humility and service. Some communities wait on these core members.
There is a part of service that I do not like, and that is the PPA. That is where these people go for cheap labor. This is where paupers are vulnerable. This is where paupers really suffer, that PPA. But you see these 3 weeks, can we just put the training to 3 weeks and then let these people take whatever they want to take? And let's make the money you are giving them for a whole year as a grant or something.
Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to today's edition of House of Opinion, where we are going to be giving intellectual discourse about trending issues and juxtaposing with opposing opinion. Thank you very much. My name is the Speaker and Deputy Speaker. The Speaker of this program is Pastor Titilayo Femi Kings. I'm the powerful Deputy Speaker. My name is Adimle Gumblesi James. This program is sponsored by CAC KingsRealm UK and Nigeria. Today, we are going to be discussing something that is very, very influential, that has caused a lot of diverse opinion and controversy in Nigeria. Over the years, there has been several arguments, both counter and supportive arguments, about who develops a child, who has the most impact on the character and future of a child. Some people have always argued that it is the parents, that the parents are responsible for the character development. It is the parents, some people believe it is the parents who develop the child, who sponsor the child to school, and therefore they have the most influential influence on the part of the child. While some have argued that it is the school, they believe it is the school that develops the education and professional aspect of the child. It is the education that allows the child to pursue his or her degree and then use the degree to gain employment and become somebody in life. So today we're having two fantastic chambers. We have the KingsRealm Chamber and we have the Temple's Chamber. The KingsRealm Chamber are going to be making their points, while the Temple's Chamber will also counter the opinion. So I would like to use this opportunity to invite these two powerful chambers, starting from the KingsRealm Chamber, the powerful speakers from the KingsRealm Chamber. Can you come in with audacity, please? Can you come in? Are you sure you don't have paralysis? Here you are walking. Are you sure you are honorables?
God bless our viewers at home.
The Temple Springer, please come in, come on board.
God bless Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, thank you.
God bless my Deputy Speaker.
The next time you walk in like that, I will recommend you for a compulsory evaluation.
I'm so sorry, my Speaker.
Have your seat.
Thank you, sir.
You are forgiven.
Yes, sir.
As part of this show, we also have a guest among us who is an opinion expert. He has been involved with the trending issues involved in Nigeria. He's very conversant with the present political and economic development in the country. His name is Mr. Aaron Hope. It is very strange to me that we have someone that was born and raised in Nigeria. He is not born in Israel or Canada or United Kingdom, and his name is Aaron Hope. But we'll get to know where he got his name from. Please come on board, please. Thank you very much. So, like I was saying, there has been a lot of argument that the home is responsible for the character development of the child, and therefore they have the most influence on the child. While some people believe the school is responsible for developing the educational part of the child, which then enables the child to apply for jobs and gain employment. So, KingsRealm Chamber, which side are you on? Are you supporting the home or you on the school? Please, can you introduce yourself?
Yes, one more time. My name is Honorable Akishiku Dayo, and I am standing on the protocol.
Please, I cannot hear you. If I'm sitting beside you and I cannot hear you. You know the other time I said we should recommend you for physical evaluation. We don't even know what. Are you okay? Please demonstrate that you're okay by speaking loud so that everybody can hear. Introduce yourself. Some people don't know you. Our viewers do not know you.
One more time. I'm an honorable that is brought up well from a great home, and that's why my name is Akishiku Dayo. And this time around, I'll be supporting, standing on a specific motion that it is the home that brings up a child.
Thank you very much. Also, on my right side, I have the Temple Chamber, led by my powerful speaker, Honorable Dominic. Please tell us what you have on board for us today about this topic.
Thank you so much, my deputy speaker, sir. I remain my humble self, Honorable Dominic Ajiga, the chamber proprietor for the prestigious Temples Chamber. And today, we're going to be proving a point that is the school that has the sole aim, the sole purpose of bringing up a child. Thank you.
Thank you very much. I realize when I asked both of you to introduce yourself, you left the ladies beside you, you didn't give them the forum to talk. And I am a very honorable person. I don't want to be charged to court for gender favoritism, any sort of issue. So because of that, I want to leverage the instrumentality of my authority. As the deputy speaker leading this show, I will start from my left right, which is the KingsRealm Chamber. Please, the young lady who is beautiful, who is looking at me, can you introduce yourself? If your lead speaker has not given you the platform to introduce yourself, I am overruling his right and I want you to introduce yourself. Please introduce yourself.
Good day, Deputy Speaker. Good day, Mr. Speaker, sir. I am Honorable Udolaye Dele Christabel.
Thank you very much. Also from the Temple Chamber, please can you introduce yourself, the supporting speaker?
Good day, House. Good day, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Good day, everyone. I am Honorable Adeyera Oluwashemilore Deborah.
Thank you very much. Before we open this conversation, I want our viewers to know that this program is sponsored by CAC KingsRealm, United Kingdom, and Nigeria. So thank you very much. I'm going to be starting from my left hand. Honorable Raymond, why do you believe the home is most responsible for the development of the child, for the building of the child? Please, let's have your opinion.
After 9 months that a child is being conceived in his mother's womb, alas, there will be celebration in the house when the child is being born. And from there, the Bible also confirms that children are the heritage of the Lord. I'm not trying to use the Bible to bamboozle you to my side. I'm trying to let you know that the home is solely responsible, not only for the upbringing of the child, but for making the child an uplifter of the environment and association that they belong to.
So, in a nutshell, you are saying the home is responsible. There is no other influence. It's responsible for the development of a child. That is profound. So, from my right hand, Honorable Dominic, what do you have to say? How can you react to what Honorable Reynald has said? He's saying the home is solely responsible. There is no other external influence or development influence whatsoever. He's saying the home is solely responsible for development of the child. How do you react to this?
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker. So, yes, you know, some of the benefits we have in this country as citizens is the fact that we all have freedom of speech. So I am not surprised because my honorable here just exercised that right. Yes, he has freedom of speech. But then something we don't have is freedom after speech. So right now I want to counter his freedom after speech with this following point. Just one first.
Point of order, Mr. Deputy Speaker.
Point of order sustained.
We are still in the point of just introducing the side of the topic. You have already bring out what's the point of carrying a gun to a knife bath?
Honorable Renard is saying we are still at the point of introducing our own point, and you're already leveraging on the constitution that freedom of expression.
I don't understand.
How do you react to this? This is a fellow honorable, your colleague. Look at how he countered you. How do you react?
My deputy speaker, sir.
Yes, I'm on board.
I know that we are still at the point of introduction, but even the Bible says, if the foundation be destroyed, what can the righteous do? All I'm trying to do is to make sure that my foundation is so solid, because what I'm about to build on it, if the foundation is not deep and solid, what we are building will not stand.
So, have you learned how to be a bricklayer before, or you are a building technologist?
I'm a bricklayer in the mental state. I'm a mentality bricklayer. I lay bricks and
mentality.
Exactly.
Thank you very much. You have heard from these two sides, the Temple's Chamber, the lead speaker Honorable Donini from the Temple's Chamber, and the lead speaker from the KingsRealm Chamber, Honorable Renard. Before we proceed, I want to bring on board every one of us. I want us to be on our stand as I introduce the Speaker of House of Opinion, Pastor Titilayo. Thank you very much. Powerful Speaker, please join us.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Deputy Speaker, I thought you are set to lose your job.
Mr. Speaker.
Look here. The Constitution of 1848 is here.
Hey.
1638 is here.
Jesus.
This is the Constitution that we used to swear in Obasanjo in 1976.
Even when we were not born.
Everything is here today. Anybody that make any rubbish, I will use Constitution to cut your head.
Powerful Speaker. I learned from the past. I don't want to be suspended.
So how come you have started the topic this far and you have refused to recognize that the powerful Speaker of the House of Opinion is here? Or you want to use my wit to compare with your own?
Mr. Speaker, the speakers they were just talking as if other people were irrelevant. Until I interrupted them. I had to leverage the instrumentality of my position to call them short and introduce you.
That's very much. Thank you very much, viewers at home. It's House of Opinion today, and it's like this. Your honorables like decorum. When the speaker is coming in, you shout, "Powerful Speaker." Always celebrate you, Mr. Speaker. Look at where did you get?
As Mr. Speaker is coming,
God bless Mr. Speaker.
As Mr. Speaker is coming,
God bless Mr. Speaker.
Yes, thank you very much. I was waiting for that. So, Sally, the topic you have on the floor of the house today is interesting. And I had to leave every match. I'm supposed to be in Stamford Bridge now, watching maybe Chelsea or Fulham, but I have to leave it and come and attend to this matter because we don't actually know again who builds a child. Is it the school? Is it the home? And I am here to discuss with you. Honorables from KingsRealm Chamber,
yes,
please
sir.
end your prospect. Please sit down. It is time to crossfire to check our Deputy Speaker low budget.
Apologies, Mr. Speaker. It is because I'm LD. I'm always allowed to instruct.
That is why we have not sent you the original wig. Check wig now. Wig here to see wig now. Check wig. We are about to send, and we are testing you from everything. Be very careful if you don't want us to drive you out of this.
Mr. Speaker, this is mental
torture. Temple's Chamber, please, you can sit down.
Thank you very much, my honorable Speaker, sir.
Thank you very much. Deputy Speaker as well, you can sit down.
Thank you, my powerful Speaker.
So, the floor is open now. It is time for banters. But before we go ahead, will you please just thank you, Honorable Esther from the United Kingdom. I like the way you are saluting the powerful Speaker. Don't worry. Yeah. Anything that constitutes trouble to your life, we shall use the Constitution of God to carry away.
Yes, Lord.
Yes, sir.
There's Constitution to fire things. Don't worry. Now, today, it's time to banter. And speak sense. Here, we speak to cause a change. And I want us to deliberate with facts and figures. Yes, listener at home, it might sound comical, but listen to us. We are here to derive a point. Why are we having children that are becoming problematic? Why are we having assassins all around us today? How are we having children who are armed robbers, who are prostitutes? How is all these things happening? Who do we blame? Is it the school that raises the child, or is it the home this has been lost, and we don't know who to blame or who to take responsible for what a child becomes. And last week, 2 weeks ago, it was Temples versus KingsRealm Chambers on the discussion should NYC be scrapped. And ladies and gentlemen, Temples showed KingsRealm pepper. They dealt with them. They showed them fire. Today, they are here again. 10,000 naira is on the table for grabs. Who is going to have a nice weekend today with 10,000 naira? Is it KingsRealm Chambers or is it Temples Chamber? Let's listen to brilliant discussion from Nigerian students. Listen to brilliant discussion. I heard that you flew one man from Israel, Mr. Aaron Hope, all the way from Israel. Mr. Aaron Hope, we celebrate you.
Thank you, sir.
We will be very glad to hear your opinion when the time comes.
Thank you,
Yes, Deputy Speaker, the floor is open. Let them use English, grammar, Bible, Quran, and Ashe to fire themselves.
Thank you very much. Riding on the existing protocol, the floor is now open. You can use grammatical grenade, or if you like, you can call it intellectual bullet to fire yourself. Just make sure you are bulletproof and you survive. So I'm going to start from the KingsRealm Chamber. Who builds a child? Just like my powerful speaker has said, a lot has been happening in the country. Some people have blamed the parents, some have blamed the home, some have blamed the school and the teachers. So in your own opinion, who builds a child? Let's hear you.
Tell us.
Thank you so much, my powerful speaker. Thank you so much, my powerful deputy speaker. It is the home that builds the child because.
Wait. Speaker cannot be powerful and deputy speaker. Oh, tell you, change here. Powerful speaker, half powerful speaker, half deputy speaker. Right, sir.
All right, thank you so much. The home is what brings up the child because parents are language of instruction. Let me give you this scenario. Sorry I'm not going to bother you. You are going to enjoy it. 5 children were called out in the church for a simple question. And what was the question? What version of Bible did they like best? One chose KJV, the other chose New KJV, another one chose NIV. But one child stood out. He said, our mother's version. That means that there is something that the mother is doing at home to build up the spiritual life of that child. Showing that a woman, they say the spiritual is what controls the physical. A mother that the version of the child Bible is the mother's own. That means the success, the version of success of that child is the version of his mother's success too.
Okay.
Meaning that there is a statistics that gives us. They said in 1993, Darling and Sterling, they did a statistics on children that perform well in as at 1993 meta-analysis. And they start bringing it up that children that their parents are authoritative and gives them instruction always perform 15 or 20% higher than an average student in mental quizzes.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
Point of observation sustained. He said.
Before we go forward, let us celebrate that. I like that point of my mother's version. That means that child cannot be a murderer.
So, Speaker Dominic, how do you react? You cited a statistics, and the statistics is quite informative. How do you react? Who builds a child? Is it the home or the school?
All right. Thank you very much, my powerful speaker, sir. Thank you so much, my half powerful deputy speaker.
Oh my God.
Yes. So, I'm not going to dispute the fact that the parents, the home, they have a part to play in the development of a child. I'm not disputing that fact. The reason being that, as an individual, I'm a benefactor of proper home training.
You mean you were trained properly at home?
I was trained properly at home.
Please proceed.
But now,
Honorable Dominic, stand up.
Stand up. Thank you for siding us. That's very good. I love it.
I can see that.
I think the argument has ended.
Yes, the argument has ended. On this show, we are here to bring out the fact and the best of the school. So if you know you are on their side, better work out.
my
Next time, You will look keep quiet and talking.
You want to impeach the speaker? You want to gang up and impeach the speaker? I will send you powerful speaker. Shall I send him out?
I think we'll bring Mr. Aaron in and send him out. You know, that's how we drove him away that last week.
Yes, I don't know. You are working with tout and Ulik. They want to influence you. Look at how you are doing.
Your assignment here is to show us the strength of the school.
Of the argument.
We didn't say you didn't have father. Oh, yeah, sit down, Daddy. Show us the strength of the school. Oh, you cannot agree. Show us the strength of the school. Sit down and continue.
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker. All right, I refrained from that. Initially, I was trying to do what we call the recoil of a gun, trying to move back before I fire, but no problem. Let me just fire from here. All right, so with this following point of mine. Now, according to an article published by Teachers Institute on the 19th of November 2023, schools provide the title of this particular point is the school provide a structured learning environment. Schools provide a formal setting where children acquire essential academic skills, fostering critical problem-solving abilities. No matter what the parents want to teach you in the house, there are things that they cannot teach you. Now, in life, we are faced with critical problems. We are faced with life-threatening problems that when you look back at the morals they give you from home, you cannot pinpoint anything you want to use to solve it. But when you go to school, point
of observation, Mr. Speaker.
Point of observation, overruled. Hear what Honorable Dominic just submitted. He said there are situations that happen to you in life, and when you go to your mother's backyard, there is no cutlass, there is no shoe, there is nothing there that can help you solve it. Oh my God, I give you thumbs up. Go ahead, sir.
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker. As I proceed, the thing is, let me not bore us too much with point one. I believe we have understood point one very well. Let me just hit the point two. Now, social skill development. Within schools, children interact with diverse peers, learning cooperation, communication, conflict resolution skills, vital for professional and personal success.
Mr. Speaker.
Point of information.
He said, I love as everything you are doing, you are just siding me, you just love the home. I don't know what your mommy is doing a great job to cook soup for you. That even she still won't transfer it from Abuja, she will still send motor to come and give you the soup. But just calm down.
Objection, my lord.
Don't say too much. Calm down.
Thank you very much, my lord. I am very, very glad. Thank you so much for recognizing my objection. Now let me proceed since he does not have anything to say. Now I'll say something. I said schools. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, man.
What have I said?
Thank you very much.
But wait. What I discovered is like Rayan always goes to Honorable Dominic's room to beg for soup. That is why he knows that
mother is to give him
Dominic's mother always sends soup.
What are friends for?
Very clear. Oh my God. Go ahead.
Thank you so much, sir. He said when they are in school, that means that his parents send him to the school. Meaning that the upbringing of a child even to the school level is dependent on the parents.
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, my speaker, for that. I want to counter that statement. The going to let me use this language. The going to school of a child is not dependent on the parents. What will you now say about orphans who go to school? What will you now say about those who are under scholarship from NGOs? They are still going to school, but can you accredit their studentship to their parents? Many of these students, their parents are not really involved in their academic life.
Point of information,
as an individual.
Point of information sustained.
Thank God, that's why the topic says home.
No, the topic does not say home.
He said home or school.
Home or school.
Yes. Any region of people that accommodate you as one is your home. That's why even
objection, my lord.
The house of God is. That's why it's called the house.
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained.
If you want to sustain, God is sustaining.
Honorable Reynard, I'm asking you to stand up. I am speaking. You are gyrating like a transformer. Are you a talk? Please, I'm asking you to. You are going to be on stand for 5 minutes. Honorable Dominic, you are recognized.
Thank you so much.
But wait. This is what Honorable Dominic is talking, and I'm hearing choir voices beside. Let the ladies talk now.
Mr. Speaker, I think I recognize your perspective. So that this show is not taken to court for partiality or gender inequality. Honorable Dominic, please allow your supporting speaker to give.
You know what? If you are not, Natasha is watching. Natasha is watching.
My honorable speaker, sir, please permit me to complete my objection. Then I'll
Go ahead.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So he mentioned something. He said anybody that accommodates you, that does whatever, he can be regarded as home. Why I stand to disagree with this point is the fact that if an NGO from the United States of America sent a grant via a platform, a link, they don't know me, I applied for this grant online, put in some details, put in some guarantor, put in some fact, there are some clauses I will meet for them to be able to release these funds to pay my school fees as a student. I can in no way call them home. What is a home? There are many ingredients that constitute a home. Somebody abroad, because the person pays random numbers of student school fees, you now say they are your home. Okay, when you now have emotional problem, when you now have some certain problem personal, can you go and refer to these people? Can you go and tell them?
Honorable Dominic, what you are saying now is that someone sponsors you to school or pays a grant from somewhere does not mean they are your home.
Exactly, they cannot be your home.
That's powerful. That's very.
There are many things that constitute being a home, and paying of school fees is just, let's say, 1% out of 100.
So thank you very much, Honorable Dominic. It's going good. Deputy Speaker, it's going good. Listeners at home, this program is sponsored by Christ Apostolic Church KingsRealm here in United Kingdom. And the topic on the floor of the house today is who builds a child, the school or the home. KingsRealm Chamber from Futa, the best university of technology in the world, is saying that it is the home and the parents. Temple's Chambers from the same university is saying that it is the school and the teachers, and the argument is on the floor. Honorable Dominic just told us that for the fact that somebody sent me a grant does not mean it's my home, because there are other things I might need at home that the home cannot give, or maybe the school can give. Honorable Ryan, you want to sit down by my permission, because I don't know that the deputy is keeping you standing. He's trying to exercise his authority beyond his authority. So I like it.
Thank you so much.
Ryan, because I told you to sit down because I saw that you were vibrating with the dynamic, eloquent, energetic lady beside you, and I think she's ready to vibrate her first. But can you get closer to the camera? Can you pick her very well? So yes, listen to the honorable. What's your name again?
Yes.
I am Honorable Odolayedele Christabel.
Okay, Christabel, let's do this now. Tell me, is this school that produces a child, raise a child, or the home? But you say it's the home. Give it to me.
Okay. Home, the potter wheel, shaping a child, developing self. Without the home, a child cannot grow. So it's the home that is the basic place for a child to grow.
Okay, Honorable Odola, you are saying it is the home that supplies the growth nutrients.
Yes,
that
sir.
allows the child to grow.
Yes,
that
sir.
is, without the home, the child
cannot grow. Yes.
It cannot grow.
Yes.
From Temple's Chamber, you have heard what she has said. Do you agree with her? How do you react to this? Please, the opposing speaker.
Thank you so much, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Once again, I am Honorable Adeyera Oluwasemilore Deborah.
Okay.
And the first thing I would like to say is we are speaking about building a child. And no one has even said what it means to build a child. When you say a child is being built up, it doesn't just mean morals alone. It doesn't just mean education alone. It encompasses a lot of things like moral, social, the child's social life, intellectual life, the moral aspect, which everyone has been speaking about. Then you also have the academic aspect, the economical aspect, and the last but not the least, the professional aspect. Okay, this is making
Honorable Deborah, so you are telling us that a child can be morally okay, but financially down.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker.
Oh my God.
That's why you can see a pepper seller that will give you a lot of courtesy, but the person is still earning peanuts. Will you say that kind of person is built up? No, you won't. Now, without school, there are lots of things that will be missing out. Now, let me give a case study of Dr. Ben Carson. If you go through his story, you see that he had a tough time growing up. He struggled, but now, due to school, he is now a renowned neurosurgeon, which is breaking grounds, which is now the people children look up to, and they're like, I want to be like that person. Now, without school, without possible, no. The likes of other people like Okonjo Iweala to give records according to internet that it was the school that helped her. Now, my point is that the economical and professionalism or the professional aspect of a child depends solely on the school. Yes, you may say that the parents are sending the children to the school, but no. The parents cannot do everything. Okay, according to the National Bureau of Statistics, it is shown that 70% of parents work full time. Now, parents that work full time have no much time for their children, and that way they cannot give much attention to those children. That is why we have the school.
Point of
And now,
information, Mr.
I am
Speaker.
saying that the school.
Wait. Point of information is going to be sustained. But KingsRealm, I thought you have paid a motivational speaker because this bill is good. This bill is vibrating.
Tempos, my speaker, tempos.
This bill is even me. I am about to take my pen.
I did. Yes, powerful speaker.
And KingsRealm chamber, you are just there,
Looking there as if
you are enjoying the
powerful speaker. Let me make an observation. Powerful speaker.
Let that lady conclude.
Please conclude.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Now, I was saying the parents will have no time. That is why they send these children to the school. Now, I don't want us to overlook the main purpose of a school. There is a reason why it was set up, not for competition, but for the inculcation of values, morals, discipline, and things that will help all children to become responsible adults.
I don't know.
Listeners at home, if you can feel this Honorable Deborah, let me hear you. Honorable Deborah is vibrating. Maybe I think this Honorable Deborah came to challenge the seat of the Deputy Speaker.
Yes, because I
am suspecting her.
No.
I'm suspecting her. Okay, Honorable from KingsRealm chamber, what do you have to say?
Thank you.
We will not help you to call point of objection again. The moment next time we saw that you are, we see that you are, I just show you both sorry. The moment we see that you are watching, we will just drive you out. And if you are not giving them a match for their appearance, that's left to you. KingsRealm chamber, over to you now.
Thank you so much, my speaker. As much as there have been a lot of gyration, a lot of motivation, and a lot of things, I'm not surprised that she's saying some of these things because her dad did a great job. I know her daddy very well. And this is part of the things that haven't brought her to this show.
Point of objection, my speaker.
Before I continue.
Thank you very much, Mr. Speaker. I don't know why my honorable here will be citing examples with my mom, her dad, and this. It shows that he lacks points, but since he lacks points, let me just help him to further on.
Please go ahead.
Thank you very much. Now, my honorable speaker, one of the things that you benefit from the school is behavioral norms and discipline. Schools establish code of conduct that teach children self-discipline, responsibility, and respect for others, guiding them towards acceptable societal values. Now, this was gotten from an article published by the Teachers Institute titled "The Pivotal Role of Schools in a Child Development." Now, when you go to school, there are rules and regulations of schools. There are things school will tell you, do not do this, and if you do, you know what you will face. But in the house, if your father says, do not do this, believe me, when your father goes to work, you have from that morning he has gone to work till he returns to do those things. That's why you discover that when they are there, pop at the gate, their dad is back, they will run and code. But when he was not around, they have been doing all these things. So therefore, the talk of
objection, my lord,
objection sustained.
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained.
It's because that's what he's doing. But before I want to say too much, he has been saying a lot of things about pivotal. Let me let you know this thing. According to the US, United States Department of Education, children from home where parents regularly attend to. That is why in your school they give him homework. They did not call it school work. This is not called homework that is to be done in the home.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
For what?
Overruled.
What are you observing first? I don't understand. You're observing that they're giving you work.
Please continue.
See, and that's what they're giving. And it says very well that 30% of those students are likely to excel. It is because the home, we are considering the home. We are not considering the quality of the home, whether good or bad. We are just saying that the home as a room is. Any child that is successful is the home. Any child that is unsuccessful, it is still the home.
You are saying that whether the home is good or bad, maybe the father and the mother, they are always fighting and boxing themselves. It still means, so far the child is from a home, no matter the nature of the home, the child will be successful. Is that what you are saying?
They call this in law.
Objection, Mr. Speaker.
The mischief rule of constitution.
Objection sustained.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much, my speaker. How will you tell me that as far as you are from a home, you are bound to succeed, irrespective of the fact that the home is good or bad?
I will not allow you to sit, and you will now misconcept my words in my mouth. I said very well now that we are not checking the quality of the home. We are considering.
Objection, my lord.
Whether the home or the school is responsible for the upbringing. You don't understand now. The upbringing of a child. So we are saying that if the home is our point of contact, after this program, we have to talk extensively how we can make the home an
objection, my lord.
To ensure
Objection
that
sustained.
Thank you very much, my speaker. Now, my speaker, in calculation, there's some things we call constants and some things that are variables.
Tell us.
The school, the purpose of a school is constant till Jesus come. It is one.
Point of order, Mr. Speaker, at this point.
Point of order sustained.
Because there's something they also call in mathematics constant variables.
Okay.
If you are not aware, MTSO now, you did that course.
Objection, my lord.
Constant variables.
Objection, point of order sustained. So now apply the constant. You cannot come here because I failed MTS 102. You cannot be intimidating me here. Because me, I failed MTS 102. So what is constant variable? How does he put Honorable Dominic into order?
Let me thank you, Mr. Speaker. The constant variable is that early exposure to book and language-rich environment and homes foster literacy and cognitive growth in a child. Now listen very well. See, the reason why Jesus told the tree to dry up, it was because there was no fruit on the tree. Listen, a tree.
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained.
That is well.
Overruled, Bible speaker.
I need that point. I need that point here.
A tree from a home will be fruitful. That is why Jesus said, "Be in me as I am the." Jesus.
Objection, my lord.
There's a way that
objection, my lord.
Doing me. Jesus.
Objection, my lord.
See, sir, listen to me. Sir, listen to me. See, the Bible says that, and after Jesus was immersed inside the water, the Bible says, and the heavens opened, and
objection, my lord.
The voice from heaven was, the voice from heaven said, I said, "This is my begotten son, in whom I'm well pleased." That means even the heavens that are a home, they have been producing products that are begotten, that can be pleasing to society.
Objection, my lord.
Objection sustained.
Wait, I will bring it up. Yes, thank you. Sustained by the Deputy Speaker. Wait. Let me check Article 34, subsection 18 of the 1942 Constitution that produced. Riyad, if you don't have anything to say, you better leave the studio. You are comparing the story of Jesus with the home in heaven or Mary and Joseph. If you use Mary and Joseph here, you'll be recognized. But you are using, "This is my beloved son." Well, that is God.
That was about.
Stand up.
Mr. Speaker, you know I warned him. You overruled my authority. You see now, he's trying to be disrespectful to you.
I'm vibrating from Shuarael.
Yes, sir.
Now listen. Now sit down. Here's the point. Take us. Let's get this. So Ryan is telling us today that all of us should leave our child to God. That is to say, Honorable Deborah, for some of us, we heard prophecies when they gave out to us. This your child shall be great. this your child shall be awesome. This your child shall be so and so. But I feel sad to say, a lot of prophesied children are in the prison.
Mm-hmm.
Yet there is prophecy over them. Ryan,
Yes, sir.
we need to be careful of that one.
Yes, sir.
The home you spoke about was God declaring Jesus as a son. But I don't think that Mary and Joseph left Jesus to prophecy alone. They played a major role. So that's your point, is highly valuable. Because today, there are children that they don't touch their head. Because they say that it's from God. If you look at the story of Samson, everybody, after all the prophetic statement we heard about him, we never heard any role Samson's parents played again, and Samson was destroyed. So, Honorable Ryan, I disagree with you that we are going to leave every child as heaven being their home, according heaven being the home that's going to build them, because it will not help any child. Therefore, Honorable Dominic, you have the floor.
Thank you so much, my honorable speaker. My honorable speaker, as we proceed, I really want to establish a point here for us to get clarity, because I discovered that there's so much tension, and I would love to plead with my fellow honorable to just calm down and listen. The main point here.
Honorable Dominic, share.
I don't understand.
I can see that you are afraid of your debates.
Mr.
Calm down. You are even begging them to calm down.
No.
Mr. Speaker, let me.
Get out of the house.
Yes, Mr. Speaker, let me quickly say this before we proceed. Because you have to go out, you want to destroy this studio.
Just go out.
Mr. Speaker,
Sit down very well.
I just received a message now from viewers who are watching that we are doing partial. We are not allowing our female speakers to talk, and I don't want the House of Opinion to be sued to court. So on this note, I want us to focus on our female speakers for now, so that they can give their own perspective on this topic. So, Honorable, what do you have to say?
Honorable Dominic, if you are going to come in again like last week, go and have 10 votes online. Share the link. 10 votes online, begging for you to come in. 10 votes before you can come in. But I am sure that this is Honorable Deborah is capable. I have heard what she's vibrating. But you cannot come. 10 votes and we are counting already. So, Honorable Deputy Speaker, you can go ahead.
Honorable Deborah, please, what do you have to say?
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Deputy Speaker. Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I was emphasizing on a point before, and that point is that to build a child entails a lot. Now, my fellow honorables here, they have failed to explain and show us how the parents and the home can make a child and build the child to become a well-rounded and balanced adult.
So, Honorable Deborah, you are saying basically that the fellow chamber, the opposition chamber, has failed to talk about or explain
the topic.
The topic.
They are not hitting the nail on the head, Mr. Speaker. Now,
Point of information, Mr. Speaker.
Point of information. Overruled.
The parents, yes, they help the children, but I would like to ask some rhetorical questions.
Mr. Speaker.
I would like to ask some rhetorical questions. What will you say about orphans? What will you say about single parents?
Honorable Deborah, just calm down now. Point of view is we are really that I can tell you to calm down. But you see, the boyfriend or you brought here, your boyfriend or your what that you brought here on this show today, but I know you are capable. But let's go ahead now. He has come for point of order. Let's see how he wants to put you into order. And Honorable Ryan also stand up and get out of the house. Because my deputy speaker said he wants to listen to the ladies. So the point of order should have come from the ladies. So can you stand up and go out? Now, if the two of you don't have 10 votes supporting you to come out, you are not coming back. So, yes, finally, you can move to the other side now. So, are you standing on the point of order or allow Honorable Deborah to continue?
Allow to continue, sir.
Okay, good. Honorable Deborah, you have the floor.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I was saying that yes, you said okay, the home has a lot to contribute to the upbringing of a child. But what about orphans? What about single parents? Like I said earlier, most parents don't even have time for their children nowadays. Most parents just overlook the upbringing of the child and just send them to schools. Why? Because that is what the school is built for, to train up the child to become professionals. It is a pity that Honorable Reynard is not here. I would have asked him that why is he in Futa? Why did he not decide to stay at home and continue receiving lectures from his parents? Why does his parents not teach him MTS 209?
Powerful speaker.
The parents are to tutor the children from down. While
we know you hearing this. The deputy speaker was addressing me and you could not keep quiet.
I'm so sorry, Mr. Speaker.
Powerful speaker. If you give these people, if you give them this honor, if you give them too much freedom, they will challenge your position. I care for you, Mr. Speaker. I want your days to be long. That is why
I told you this honorable is like honorable Natasha. As you can see.
Yes.
She's not only aiming your seat, she's also aiming.
She can sue this show.
No.
She can sue this show.
No.
Wait, but let's ask her. Do you have passports?
Not yet.
Powerful speaker, because of the relevance and the importance of the question she has asked, please, I will appeal to you, sir. Let us bring in Honorable Reynard to come and defend himself. Why is he in Futa? He has been claiming that the home is responsible for development of the child, and this question has been brought to him, that why is he not at home learning MTS, learning everything he has been learning. So on this note, sir, I will appeal that we should invite Honorable Reynard to come and do justice to these questions.
Wait, Deputy Speaker, I will agree with you. But that thing we are discussing at the back, Deputy Speaker, the house that I want, the new house that I want the chamber to buy for me in US, will you approve it? Will you vote for me?
I will vote for you, Mr. Speaker. I love you so much. You are like a father to me.
Yeah. Thank you very much. Your plea is accepted. Honorable Deborah, you can please sit down.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Can we have Honorable Reynard? You have been summoned by Honorable Deborah. Honorable Deborah, that's powerful. I like how you summoned you. You have been summoned to report back into the house and defend that one point and step out. Why are you in Futa if your home can make you a professor? Honorable Reynard, you have the floor.
Thank you so much. I like.
When you are summoned, you don't sit down.
Honorable Reynard, let me quickly warn you. You are supposed to appreciate the speaker and apologize for your insolence before being sent out.
Mr. Speaker, I apologize frantically as a child that is well brought up from home. My apologies for that exigencies. While I try to respond to the question that stands frivolity, I would say categorically that after a very long discussion with my parents and even the home particularly, they checked the pros and the cons and they decided that enrolling in school for me is the next step to take into an higher place. My dad spent time, energy and resources to ensuring that I'm as eloquent as I am. While coming to this debate, my dad personally called me for over 30 minutes.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
Discussing with me the points that I should use in this particular debate and how much he trusts me to go there and make progress. Showing the fact that the home still where I am nothing without the effort from the home. While I'm in Futa that I was sent to school, my mother single-handedly sponsored the last ladies conference I did in school. She single-handedly sponsored the ladies conference, so that showing that even though she sent me to that school, she's still ensuring that the impact and my development in the school is still sponsored still by the home. I can never at any point in time discredit my success without attaining the points that my parents indeed have suffered to make me who I am.
Oh my God, powerful point.
Thank you,
Powerful point. I think we can listen to Honorable Deborah was calling for observation. What are you saying?
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. I would like to say that the reason why his parents deemed it fit to send him to the school is because they know that it is the school that builds the child. That is why. It's because they want the best for him and they know the truth. That it is the school that builds the child.
Honorable Deborah, if I hear you very clearly, you are saying that the parents, they know that they have done their best. They cannot contribute the educational, the professional, the moral, the character development that the home can do. There is only left to the school that can do the rest.
Thank
so
you,
they
Mr.
had no
Deputy
option
Speaker.
than to send him to the school.
Thank you, Mr. Deputy Speaker. And this is because the impact of the parents and the home on a child is limited. It is limited, and it is left for the school to bring up the child to become a well-rounded and balanced individual and citizen of this country. And that will move me to my next point, which is that
Powerful speaker.
I
don't know.
We are not on holiday.
My next point is this.
We are not on holiday, sir.
Let's allow KingsRealm Chamber talk.
Okay. My honorable here is still standing on the point that is the school that brought up a child. One thing we still stand that one thing we still stand that is still the home that raised up a child. Looking at the nutritional aspects, with the statistical value here, a study by UNICEF found out that children who receive proper nutrition is in the first 1,000 days of their life score 15% higher on IQ tests than later in life, because without them receiving good meal, good nutrition, what kind of power would they have?
Point of observation, Mr.
Brain
Speaker.
would they have to even point of
Sorry.
Before you go ahead, so that's a very valid point, saying that it cuts me. Those aku abi,
yes,
amala, inyo, egusi, efo,
yes sir,
hey, all is coming from, and you know, mothers have delicacies that they cook and that makes a child strong, especially who builds a child, the breasts of the mother.
Powerful speaker. May I suggest that at this point of this discussion, let us introduce someone with a different insight, someone that has in-depth understanding of the nature of this topic, someone that was both brought by home and by school to come and give a neutral perspective about what we are talking about.
I agree with you. I agree with you, Deputy Speaker. But I think I will sack you today.
Powerful speaker.
And I will punish you by Deborah. What punishment can I give this Deputy Speaker? You will go and spend 3 weeks in America.
Powerful speaker, I want to be sacked.
So I'm bringing in our distinguished friend very soon. But by that time, there should be no argument again when it comes to speak, and we are getting to that point now. So, Honorable Deborah, please hit it as we begin to round up. I think your co-honorables and we close for today. So talk to me, Honorable Deborah.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. The point I was trying to to speak on the other time is that the school actually contributes to the socialization of a child, and it also brings up the cultural. It makes sure the cultural heritage of the children and the students are not under-emphasized. Okay, in this way, the school is building up the child. Okay, we say the home does this, the home does that, but even values, I would like to say that the school also teaches values. That is why they introduced national values into the school curriculum. That is why they
Wait. Who is Aliyu Mumini? Hey, look at one Aliyu Mumini calling me Wike second. Who is that Aliyu Mumini? If he's in Akure, do you know him? We summon him to this house. You are summoned, and Mr. Aliyu Mumini, you will have to. I will punish you. You will spend 2 weeks with me in United Kingdom. That Mr. Ali Mumini, Deputy Speaker, get his name for me. He's coming to spend 2 weeks.
Mr. Aliyu Mumini, can you, where are you? If you are a spirit, can you appear physically so that we can see you?
He has to be sent to the United Kingdom.
Aliyu Mumini, you are summoned to the UK.
You are sent to the UK to spend 2 weeks with the speaker, and I'm sure you better. Now, Honorable Deborah, socialization is a very powerful word, and I want to go and delve into it the more. When we take this topic again, in cultural heritage, very powerful as well, which we have talked about. But on KingsRealm Chambers said, nutrition is from the home. Wow, Honorable Aliyu Mumini, okay, is viewing from Kaduna, and I just got, he is my secondary school mate in my secondary school.
Wow.
He just told me now.
School.
And he's watching from Kaduna.
Wow.
School again. Thank you, Honorable Deborah. Aliyu Mumini, I can remember you very well now. Yes, you are summoned to meet me in the UK next week for your punishment. That goes very well with me. So, Honorable Deborah, do you want to react to that?
Yes, of course I want to. Okay, if we check the reasons and the main objectives of a school, it doesn't entail feeding the students unless they are paid to. Oh yes, that's even true.
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
Sustained.
A child that does not feed well will not attain good success, because
Point of observation, Mr. Speaker.
A child that does not feed well, staying in class, cannot attain anything. I'll use myself as an example. If I'm not eating well, or if I'm not eating in the morning before going for classes, I will just go there and sit down, not attaining anything.
Honorable, are you saying because the way you are looking now, your physical structure is a direct consequence of good nutrition from home?
Yes, sir.
Is that what you are saying?
Yes, sir.
That is powerful. Honorable, how do you react?
Honorable Deborah.
Sir.
Let's help KingsRealm Chamber here. Do you say you come to school without food from home?
No, Mr. Honorable.
So the point still stand. Without nutrients, you cannot attain anything. You cannot achieve anything.
Your nutritional grade can be graded to your parents. That helps you to be good and fine. So that's a very strong point from KingsRealm Chambers. At this junction, let us bring that Honorable Ali Mumuni also attended FUTA and graduated in 2006. Please, a round of applause for that. Honorable Ali Mumuni, we will give you the link to this Zoom. We'll share with you. We'll bring you in and you will tell us the winner of this debate. Honorable Ali Mumuni alone. So what do you do for me is somebody should put, please, everybody watching at home, only Honorable Ali Mumuni so that we can have decorum. Honorable Ali Mumuni, they will put the link there on the chat now to join us here. I can see another Irene. Irene said the home has an impact as well. Oh my God, they said that you are not hearing my volume very well. Is that correct? Irene said we are not hearing my microphone very well. Let me also check from here. Oh my God, so sorry. So at this junction, let the two honorables come back quickly. Let them come back quickly. Yep. Honorable James, can you hear me very well?
Yes, I can hear you. Powerful speaker.
Okay, please. Yes, so we need to start closing now. I'll take a final point. Honorable Irene, thank you. Please, I want Honorable Mumini to be giving the link, drop the link, media, drop the link for Honorable Mumini, and he was going to tell us who is the winner of this show. The winner of this show today goes on with 10,000, though we are bringing down the points now. It's for learning. So, Honorable Dominic, can you give us your last? Honorable Mumini, are you in the Oniwaya alumni group? If you are there, let me drop the link there for you. Honorable Dominic, your final point, please.
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker.
Final.
Thank you very much, my honorable speaker. Thank you so much, my deputy speaker. While I make my final point, I would want to leverage on the statements my honorable made earlier. He said his parents deemed it fit that sending him to school is the next step to take for him to go higher. He used the word higher, which brings us down to the main point of the day. Who builds a child? What is building? Taking something from the bottom to the top. Now, going higher in life, his parents saw that he needed to go to the higher institution for him to go higher. What is the higher institution? The higher institution is the school. Now, the school provides necessary ingredients for growth. When you want to cook food, you don't just bring rice. Or, okay, let's say, for example, you just have gas and pot, then food is ready. No. There are ingredients you need to put at specific points in time during the cooking process. Now, that is how a life of an individual is. When God brings a child from the home, the parents does well to send that child to school, a standard of learning, an institution from kindergarten level, secondary school level, higher institutions for this person to become good in life. Now, when he goes to the higher institution, we seated here, we are product of higher institution. Everything I'm telling you here, everything you are hearing me saying now, was not taught to me by my parents. These are things I learned from school. I'm a barrister in the Federal University of Technology, Akure, as a student. All my insights today, everything I'm saying today, came from an avenue of learning, from what I was taught, what I did outside even. Now, I want to even say something. The school did not even give you just opportunity to learn from books or learn in the class. They give you opportunity for extracurricular activities, like being a barrister I am today. I'm also a leader, a student leader in the Futa Student Union. By virtue of being in this student union, I've traveled places. I've met with prominent persons. I've met with the former governor of this state.
Have you been to the UK?
Honorable Dominic, you have to be very careful when you say places. Is it Sierra Leone or Maduguri or Ghana? What places?
No, I am not intimidating you because my own beautiful wife, Her Excellency, Boluwa Kenitini. Ever made a planet can say this one from 200 level because I know if I say this one, Honorable Deborah will shout because the school sent out to the UK as vice president of the student union in Futa.
Wow.
In 2006.
The school. Thank you very much, my honorable speaker. Let me round up. Yes, thank you so much. Now, as I was saying, by virtue of student unionism, I've been able to meet prominent persons. I've been able to meet people that I can refer to as connections in the future. I'm a cybersecurity student. With time, I would love to do my IT in the EFCC, in the DSS, in the intelligence agencies. And I can tell you that at this point in my studentship, I've been able to meet some prominent persons that can stand for me when this time comes. Now, even the NYSC we battled last time out, this time is the time where I can build necessary connection needed for a good placement during my NYSC period. That is school. That is school. The school.
Your parents do not train you well. Because you have told us now that you want to bribe this thing to get there. Thank you very much, Reverend, and we thank God for your parents. I'll give my final point. That is just for
I'm not
show.
giving my.
You know I honor your.
Yes. Hope it's a glitch.
Honorable, give us your final point.
Thank you so much, Mr. Speaker. Thank you so much, my honorable speaker. Thank you so much, the powerful deputy speaker. The part in which I would like to round up is that this time around I'll talk more eloquently so that you understand my point. You know
your daddy is watching.
I know, I have to make him proud. So, home is the only divine association that was made. And the first schools, according to logistics and philosophy, was from the Socrates. The Socrates. So in the essence, school is a product of home. Because in the Bible, It was home we saw first. We didn't see any school. Therefore, it was the home that deemed it fit that there should be something called school.
Whoa! Envy.
I love
Envy.
and this also allows me to say that
Home produced schools.
the home produced the school, and he said many things.
And everybody teaching in school comes from a home every morning. And if they are not settled at home, they will mess up in school. Don't fight me, don't fight me, don't fight me. Don't fight me. Remember, it's the essence of learning. Thank you.
Yes, and while I round up, there is no points or places that you won't get in life where the home might discredit or might credit you. There are lots of people that it was as a result of the home that they lost big opportunities. Just like you have said the other time, a few minutes ago, I was asked to stand up and you inferred something. A lot of people that, even in high places, they have been discredited of getting something because they feel that the school have done their part, but you are lacking in that part of home, and it is evident. Therefore, the home is what brings up a child. Bringing is carrying around, bringing.
Honorable Ryan. So there are many, Temple said there are many morally upright people who are broke. But you just said now, there are many professionals that lack character. So, hence we have professors who are sexually harassing young students. A problem from their home. Hence we have accountants in bank who are stealing. A problem from their home.
Yes.
Hence we have Temples want to kill me. But I'm the powerful speaker of the House of Opinion. Titular Femi Kings is my name. TF Kings the band.
Yes, sir.
It's all for the essence of learning. And I know that we have learned. The honorables will judge this one. I don't think Honorable Mini is able to come in. So maybe it will be Mr. Aaron that will actually fairly decide. Is Pastor Shola there?
Yes.
Okay, Pastor Shola, you are there. So he has taken his own point. Thank you. So he will tell us who won this show today. Well, at this junction, Deputy Speaker, can you just vacate your seat and let's have your powerful guests spend the next 5 minutes giving us a candid. Okay, no, Deputy Speaker, remain. Dominic, you can step aside and let's allow our guests come in and give us a candid opinion on this show.
Mr. Speaker, let me quickly say that it is as if I perceive that you are beefing me. You have something inside against me. You just said vacate, like someone is holding your property and you say vacate my seat. There was no courtesy at all, Mr. Speaker. If I have anything with you, you will settle it amicably.
So are you telling me now that you want to take me to court?
No, sir, Mr. Speaker, I am.
Or are you telling me that my parents did not train me very well?
No, not at all. No, not at all. I can't do that.
Is that what you are
Not
saying?
at all, sir. Not at all, sir.
That I lack courtesy.
No, sir. No.
I didn't take you out of your.
No, sir, powerful speaker. You said vacate. It means run away from your seat. I was thinking, what did I do?
Are you now saying that school did not teach me English very well?
No, powerful speaker. I think it's about politics of grammar and using the right words.
Are you saying I don't hear English?
You hear English, powerful speaker, but vacate. I am not a tenant. Powerful speaker.
Are you putting me into order?
Powerful speaker. Yes.
That means that means that the school did not teach me English very well.
No, sir, powerful speaker. You see, we have to be very intentional with the words we use. Vacate is used for tenants, or maybe you are served an order by the court, and we are here in a very good discussion.
Deputy Speaker, Article 76 of. You are not begging me now.
Powerful speaker, I apologize for indirectly threatening.
All of you are not begging me.
I apologize. Powerful speaker, may your days belong. May your days belong. I apologize for indirectly threatening your use of what? Please, thank you very much, powerful speaker.
I want to sincerely apologize for telling you. So after my brain skipped, then I remember the words of my mother, and my head was correct. That's why I changed the
Thank you,
That's why
powerful
child is brought
speaker.
up from the home.
Honorable guest, thank you for coming on board.
Thank you,
When I
thank
first met you, one of the first things that caught my attention was your level of intellectual sagacity and your eloquence. So when I asked your name and you said Aaron Hope, Aaron was very intelligent in the Bible. So I want to know, where is the name coming from? Are you from Canada or you are from Germany? Where did the name come about?
All right, I'm a citizen of Nigeria.
Okay.
And an indigenous of Kogi State.
Okay.
You know Natasha.
No wonder.
Yes, I know Natasha.
Wait, do you think Natasha's parents trained him very well? Trained her very well?
Yeah, she's a good woman. She has been doing a lot for the state, and I love what she's doing.
But they have signed that she's going out. I think we need to debate this year.
I'm going to come. I wish to come back for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you would love to debate on the floor of the house.
Yeah, on that Natasha's case.
On that Natasha's case, we'll bring it up. So tell us today, on your own candid point, who gives the child?
All right. Thank you, honorable, powerful speaker and deputy speaker. I
thought you would call him powerful. I would drag him.
I like the. I want to thank you for the opportunity to bring me to the studio to share my own perspective on this beautiful topic. In my own opinion, and which stance I am sure is 100% standing, when we look at the side that builds a child, we see that 60% comes from the home, 40% comes from the school. We must be very, we must know that it's not just the school or the home. If we say the home, it is wrong. If we say the school, it is also not completely right. So the balance is 60% from the home, 40% from the school. Let me share my point. When we check through scripture, we see that, and let me say this again, I'm also a man of the scripture. I love the scripture so much. I would like to use scripture to push my point very well. If we see through the Bible days, there was no school. Before the school was in fact, what the places they send children to is still the school of scriptures. Like we see Paul was saying that I'm a Pharisee of the Pharisee, I was a high tech, I was above my peer. This I counted it done for the excellency of Jesus Christ. Do we get what I'm saying? So home is very important. That is why Jesus, they did not send Jesus to be in the school first. Do we get? Like it was Mary and Joseph that had to board Jesus before even talking. When there was a part in scripture where he was arguing in the temple with the Pharisees, and we discovered that they had to come and pull him back. School is very beautiful. School is beautiful. It's important. It's part, but we cannot lean on one side and say it's just the school that builds up a child. When we do that, it's wrong, because there are some. In fact, I like what Honorable Deborah said. He was talking about somebody can be morally okay, but can be broke financially. You see, we can also say that school does not make you financially okay. School does not guarantee your financial freedom. What guarantee your financial?
So I can be a graduate and grounded.
Yes, there are many first class that ride bikes. They are doing Okada. First class students, they are sharp in the head, but they don't have what it takes to become financially okay. So it is not
sharp in the head, blunt in the pocket.
Yes, very blunt. So it is not the school that gives you financial freedom. It comes from an education. Like, let me even define education. Some people think maybe school is just education. School is not education. Education is when you are learning something. Like take for instance, now I have a friend that is not it was not opportune to go to school, but he's doing well
because he learned something.
Yeah, it was education is learning, it's not school. School is just a point where we gather all kinds of people and just be training. In fact, the Nigerian system in schooling is very poor, because you see, you'll be training somebody on physics, chemistry, but there is no practical. The guy cannot handle anything. He's just theoretical
knowledge.
Yes.
So that's why they graduate and they can't get money, they can't make money.
He can't do anything. But when you see they are abroad, like UK that you ask, you see them, they are training. Like me, in my own opinion, if I discover
you are not okay. I said, you are not okay. If you want to come to UK, tell me so that I can punish you with UK. You are quickly saying that in the UK that you are. Tell me you want to come to the UK.
So, Honorable William, please round up your point.
Okay, in my own opinion, if I don't necessarily find school, like I don't exalt school above home, but school is important. Is important. Is 40%. Home is 60%.
Thank you very much for your very brilliant point.
Honorable Deputy Speaker, please. You give us your own opinion now. Honorable Mr. Aaron, we're going to swear you in as honorable when you appear to argue. And I have seen a lot of bills being passed across to me now, and they're telling me that next week they want to discuss Japa or stay.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Japa or stay. Should the Nigerian youth stay or should Nigerian youth Japa? And anyway, if you use me, because I don't trust Honorable Deborah, I don't want to see her on that show. Because the first person she will use as example is me. Like that girl, I am afraid of her so well. She will say now, and Dominic say, for example now, Mr. Speaker Japa. Just come and try. Where's her? Because school did not teach me good English. Where is her? So we'll swear you in. Thank you for that point.
Thank you.
It's just 60% home, 40% school. That is an opinion of somebody that is very neutral today. But by judging this case, Pastor Shola has listed his own point according to the fact and figures you give and how intriguing they are. So he will still give us his own opinion. I was trying to see if Honorable Mumini could come in and give us some point, but we are running out of time. Deputy Speaker, in 3 minutes, can you give us a candid opinion?
Thank you, my powerful speaker. May your days be long like Methuselah.
Thank you.
I will continue to enjoy your leadership. So on this point, I would like to quickly say this. School and home is like food and water. Without either side, there is bound to be crisis. Now, when we talk about home is where a child is born. It is the first assembly of the child when the child is brought to this life. So the quality of parents can infer the quality of child that is produced. And that is why a lot of children that are from broken homes,